Yeah. We be on them highways, tell them be cool, we on the byways. Bring out the word, they looking sideways. I don't do it my way. We on them highways, tell them be cool, we on the byways. Bring out the word, they looking sideways. I don't do this my way, I hold a 6-man. Demons rolling up, I'm about to fix that. Scoffer about to talk, I got the word for him. I ain't even know I even heard from him. Scriptures coming out and ain't no word from him. As soon as I pull out the laws, they run away. You was laughing, he gon' laugh at you.
Now read verse 68. Read verse 68. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 68. And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt. Into bondage. How this time? Again. Again. Remember, they was already in slavery back in Moses' time under Egypt. He's saying again. And bondage again. How? With ships. With what? With ships. With what? With ships. How do we get to this country? With ships. Cargo slave ships. Look at this sign right here. It says Negroes for sale. From where? Sierra Leone. Okay. Africans in Africa, right? How come they ain't saying Africans for sale? Because they know we're not African. That's right. They gave us that name called Negro. Read the prophecy. Read verse 37. Read verse 37. The Africans sold us to the white man. Read verse 37. Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. Read. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb and a byword. A proverb and a byword. A proverb means a saying about a certain race of people. A wise saying. What are they saying about blacks? They like fried chicken. They like to gang bang. They like to haul around with women. That's a saying about us. Read. And a byword. A byword is what? My name is Michael. What's your name, sis? Ebony? What's your name? Aaron. What's your name? PJ. If I start calling you PJ, will you like that? That ain't your name, right? If I start calling you Quenisha, will you like that? That ain't your name. A byword is a name given to you that's not yours. Like African American. God don't call you that. Like nigger. We ain't scared of that word. Like nigger. That's not our name. Even Negro. That ain't our name. What do you say? Where it derived from? Hey. Read that verse. Check it out. Read that verse. Verse 37. Listen to this verse. Thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, a wise saying, and a byword. Call a different name. Read. Among all nations. Among all nations. Who was the nations? The so-called white man, the Chinese man, the Arab man. They gave us them names. In slavery. Look what it says right here. It says Negroes for sale from Sierra Leone. Not saying Africans, because God knows that we're not Africans. What's the question, sister? But so far right now, we're proving who we are, right? Israelites, right? Moses talked to the Israelites. People went on slave ship with the Israelites. Let me get one more person to ask the question. Give verse 48. Give verse 48. One more curse that sold us. Therefore, question. Deuteronomy 28, verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies. Serve thy enemies. Read. Which the Lord shall send against thee. Because we broke his commandments and we still breaking them today. Read it. In hunger. In hunger. And in thirst. And in thirst. Get that sign. Read. And in nakedness. During slavery time, we went to them for food, water, and clothing. Right now, we're still going to them for McDonald's for food, clothing, and water. You got a flyer, brother? Yeah. You're an Israelite, brother. So we still go to that right now. Keep reading it. And one of all things. Everything we want. If you want a tampon, a license, toilet tissue, you got to go to another nation. Keep reading. Check this out, though. This curse. Read it. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck. A what? A yoke of iron upon thy neck. Moses wrote this a long time ago when it happened. A prophecy about the Israelites. Who the Israelites? Us. So-called blacks, Hispanic, Native American Indians. Right. The only one that fit these curses. Keep reading. Until he have destroyed thee. Until he have destroyed thee. Meaning what? Mentally. Now we call ourselves Jamaican, Haitian, African American, Negro, Black, real nigga, thug, thot. So we still here physically, but mentally we are destroyed. So we still here. What's the question, sis? What's the question? Got that, brother? Brother Aaron? Aaron was a holy man for the tribe of Levi in the Bible. That's a holy name, bro. What's the question?
So you said that the Africans were left in slavery, right?
Exactly. To the white man.
That Niger?
You said Niger?
Where's the name Niger from?
Niger? That's just nigga. If you say the word, that's just
That's in the Bible, right?
yeah.
Okay.
You want to know that verse? What's the meaning of that verse?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
What's the meaning of that word nigga?
The word nigga don't derive from Niger word?
Oh, yeah. It just means black. In the Bible, get the verse.
How do we get offended?
Get the verse.
Like negu, right? Doesn't that mean?
We're going to get that verse. People get offended. You know why? Because the white man uses that word against us to try to degrade us.
It doesn't bother me.
It don't bother me because I know it just means black. I'm over here to teach our people. But yeah, that word derives from, it just means black. You got the verse? Yeah. All right, check this out.
Acts chapter 13 and verse 1. Now there were in the churches that was in Antioch certain prophets and teachers as Barnabas and Simon.
Barnabas and Simon, they're Israelites. They're talking about Barnabas and Simon. Read.
That were called niggers.
They were called what?
Niggers.
That word in the Bible says N-I-G-E-R.
N-I-G-E-R.
That just means they were calling them black. They were calling them dark. But now the word changed to a degrading term against us. That's where the word comes from. But what you need to know is that that is describing the skin color. Your true nationality is that you're an Israelite. Give me verse 32 on the curse. Another curse. So far, slavery on slave ships happened to us. Yokes of iron upon our necks happened to us. We're going to read another curse. The proverb and the byword happened to us. Because African American, there's no way you can be that. That came out in 1985 with Jesse Jackson.
That doesn't make sense.
Exactly. But our people have fallen asleep believing that. Afro-American. How can you be a haircut American?
Bring it out.
That's not our nationality. Read verse 32. Read verse 32. 28 verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be
given, right?
Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who that happened to? Whose sons and daughters be given to another people? Now remember, who is Moses talking to in his Bible right now?
Right.
The Israelites. The brother Aaron got it. Read verse 27 to 1.
We got it.
Check this out. Check it out. Who? Why you say the answer? He said it. Don't be scared to say it. Say it proud. Deuteronomy
verse 27 and verse 1.
I'm just messing with you. I know you know. Read it.
And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments which I command thee this day.
Moses was talking to the Israelites. He's saying, keep the commandments. You know why we live in the way we live today? Why? Why do you think? Sin. Give me Deuteronomy 22 and verse 5. This is a commandment for you and for him. Check this out. Because of sin. What is sin? You don't know what sin is? Let's get that. New Testament. We're going to see what sin is. Is it picking your nose? Is it digging in your butt? Is it not saying please and thank you? What does God define sin as? We're going to read it from the Bible, New Testament. Write this down, brother. Nah, sin. 1 John 3 and 4, right? 1 John 3 and 4. That was a great question. What is sin? But so far, you understand, what's your nationality according to what the Bible says so far? Israelite. What about you? You understand that? Good. That's the first key thing is, we don't know who we are. We don't know. Hold that. Get sin and get Isaiah 1 and verse 3. It's a prophecy about us.
Bring it out.
Hold sin and get Isaiah 1 verse 3. That's our problem. We don't know how great we really are and who we are and what God calls us. Isaiah 1 verse 3.
The book of Isaiah chapter 1 and verse 3. Bring it out.
The ox knoweth his owner. So the ox is a dumb animal. They know its owner. Read.
And the ass his master's crib.
An ass knows his master's crib. Read.
But Israel
doth not know. Israelites don't know who they are or where they come from. Why? Because we went into sin and we stopped breaking God's laws. What is sin according to the Bible? Read that. 1 John 3 and 4. How you doing there, brother? We're going over true black and Hispanic history according to the Bible.
That's right.
Who we really are. What's your background?
Dominican.
So-called Dominican. You know what Dominican mean? What does that mean? I'm going to tell you what it means. But a lot of times, I didn't know what certain words. Dominican means either loyal dog or Lord of dogs. That's where the conquistadors put that name on your people, which is my people. Let's get what sin is.
1 John chapter 3 and verse 4. Whosoever committeth sins,
sin, read.
transgresseth also the law.
Transgresseth also the law. Why? Read.
For sin is a transgression of the law.
Sin is what?
The transgression of the law.
So my sister, Ebony, sin is the transgression of God's laws. Whatever God says is a law, is a commandment, if you're not doing it, that's what sin is. All right? You understand that? Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. So on that, according to the Bible, brother, you're not Dominican, you're from the tribe of Simeon.
That's right.
Give me Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Here's a commandment.
The book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So the woman should not wear what pertains to a man. Read.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Neither should a man put on a woman's garment. So Medea, Big Mama's house, young thug, wearing them dresses. What does it read? What does it say?
For all that do so are abomination unto the Lord thy God.
That's an abomination to God. Cross-dressing is an abomination to God. Now, for the first part, you laugh. Because you know. That's Deuteronomy 22 verse 5. Read it.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5. The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth
This for
unto
you
a
too,
man.
bro, if you got a husband or a wife. I mean, not a husband, but if you got a wife, this is for her too. Let me get this real quick for her. Read it.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
So sis, if a man shouldn't wear a dress, what shouldn't a woman wear? Pants, right? And you know the reason why? Because God called you royalty.
Bring it out.
Royalty women, they don't wear, the fake Queen of England over there, you will never see her wearing no pants. Because she thinks she's royalty, but God calls you the royalty.
That's right.
That's why a woman should wear a dress and a man should wear pants. Because he calls you a princess of God. Now, we're going to get that, but I'm going to get the question first real quick.
Yeah, well, tribes of Israel, right? So, the Jews came
Yeah, when a fake Jew saying that, great question. We're going to get in Revelation. Because they ain't the Jews. You know the color of them Jews, right? Give me sister, no, you better start keeping the commandments. You better start keeping that, because that's the right answer right there, but we're going to read it. Give me this first. Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Now you know the color of them Jews, right? Oh, the Jews, so-called Jews over there, right? They real pale skin, right? Check this verse out. Jeremiah 14 verse for the Holocaust, right?
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14, verse 2.
Now, during the Holocaust, when Hitler had them over there, when they was getting starved out, right? When they pale, getting real pale skin, right? Okay. During this time of Jeremiah, it's a famine going on. This is the content of this verse. Read it.
Judah mourneth.
Judah, the tribe of Judah mourneth. I mean, they crying in pain. Why? Because at this time, there's a famine going on. Judah mourneth. Read.
And the gates thereof languish.
Read.
They are black onto the ground.
They are what?
They are black onto the ground.
They what?
They are black onto the ground.
During this time of famine, yeah, show it to him. King James Version. Jeremiah 14 verse 2. You got a pen, write it down for the brother.
You got
Yeah, extra Bible or something.
A Hebrew Bible? I'm going to show you some of the Hebrew. I don't speak Hebrew. That's the King James Version. Now, Jeremiah 14 verse 2. Write it down for the brother. But check this out, bro. During this time, it's a famine time. So they were getting starved out. Their skin was getting blacker. If you don't feed a black man, his skin gets darker. So how them Jews over there, when they're getting starved out, they're getting paler. How are they getting paler? You know why? Because they made they were the fake Jews.
That's right.
In Revelation, when she quoted, that's the answer right there. What that verse said? What that verse said? What do you say?
ain't no chain in his legs.
There's no what? What do you say? Ain't no J. I'm gonna show you that. We're gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you that. Stay. Give me 5 minutes. We're gonna show you about the whole J thing. Read Revelation 2 verse 9 for the brother real quick. It's just a quote. Revelation 2. This is gonna talk about them Jews over there. Then we're gonna get to that J with the Hebrew. Revelation 2 verse 9.
The book of Revelation, chapter 2, verse 9. I know
Just
that
by
word.
default, bro. We know Christ was a Jew, right? Christ was a Jew, right? The Bible describes Christ as woolly hair with burned brass screen. He's a Jew. How the hell are the Jews over there? That's a lie. But God gonna prove it right here. Check this out.
I know thy works and tribulation.
He's talking to us. I know our works, the Israelites, and tribulation. Read.
And poverty.
And poverty.
But thou art rich.
But thou art rich. Give me that back. But thou art rich. Read.
And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not.
The blasphemy of they that say they are Jews and are not. Read. No, my bag. Give me that bag. Give me my bag.
But are the synagogue of Satan.
What they are, sis? Synagogue of Satan.
Repeat that again.
Read it again. That's your husband?
Yeah.
Revelation chapter 2 and verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them that say they are Jews and are not.
They say they are Jews and are not. Them are the fake Jews over there. He said, but thou art rich. Israelites are rich. Why? Because the oracles of God were given to the Israelites. 12 tribes, not just Judah. Because you got Simeon, which you are, Levi, Benjamin, Issachar, Manasseh. Who else we got? Asher, Zebulun is 12 tribes of the children of Israel. Jews is just one tribe. Right. Read Revelation 3 verse 9.
Revelation chapter 3 verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
Read it again. These are some rings. Don't get distracted by these fake. This ain't real gold. This ain't nothing right here. Don't get distracted by what the word comes out. Read it again for the sister.
Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan.
The synagogue of Satan. Do what?
Which say they are Jews and are not.
They not Jews. Read.
But do lie.
Bruh, you hear it? But do lie. Now we're going to get that name for you real quick. Give me Isaiah 28. 28 and verse 10. Because right now we speak in English, right? And like your brother said, there ain't no J in the Hebrew language, right? The original writing of this Bible was in Hebrew, right? We're going to read Isaiah 28 verse 10. But check this out. I want y'all to follow.
The book of Isaiah chapter 28 and verse 10. For precept must be upon precept.
11, give me 11. Stammering lips.
For 11.
All right.
For with stammering lips.
All right, check this out. Now, pay attention. The original language is Hebrew, right? So let's imagine at this time, he's reading this Bible in Hebrew, right? It's just translated into English because that was what God said. So he's going to prove it right now. Imagine he's reading this in Hebrew. Read.
For with stammering lips and another tongue.
And another tongue. So in Hebrew, it's saying another tongue. Read.
Will he speak to his people?
Will he speak to his people? So in the Hebrew, it's saying to you, us, that we're gonna speak another language. Why another languages? Because of slavery. Give me Deuteronomy 28 and verse, I believe it's 49. Because you know the reason why you speak Spanish? You know why I speak American? Spaniards, they ain't really so-called Latino people. They white, they gringos. They European gringos. You understand that, right? God gonna show you the reason why you speak that language. Why you speak that language. Read it, 28 and 49.
Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Check it out. My brother, during the history and it's proven in the Bible, the so-called Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, they was already over here. He said, the Lord, give me a map. Give me that map. Yeah, give me that European map. This is the prophecy. This side? Give me this side. All right, read it.
The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
Europe, Spain, the Spaniards. Read.
From one end of the earth, from one end of the earth, as swift as the eagle.
As swift as the eagles fly. Whose symbol is the eagle? America, the British, the Spaniards, right?
Keep going.
The conquistadors. That's their language. Keep reading. That's their symbol. Keep reading.
As swift as the eagle flieth.
Read.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
A nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand. When y'all was over here in the beautiful island of the Dominican Republic, they ain't come over there and say, hey, como esta amigo? Y'all have been like, what are you talking about? You know why? Because we originally spoke Hebrew. That's right. You heard, the so-called Puerto Ricans. You know Boricua, right?
Yeah.
Boricua, but that's you? Okay, you know what does Boricua mean?
Puerto Riqueña.
I don't mean that. You know what Boricua is? Boricua is a Hebrew word that means brave.
That's right.
You know what Puerto Rican mean? Puerto Rican mean rich port. That's not your nationality.
Bring it out.
Why does it mean rich port? Because when Columbus came over there, he said this is a rich port. And stole all our gold, all our women, raped them and murdered them, but guess what? We still here, because God said we're going to be here. All right?
I have a question.
All right? Yes.
You know, like, I see on TV, you know, which I don't believe, you know, when they go with this speaking in tongues.
Speaking in tongues.
You know, you know, I don't believe in it. But my understanding is speaking in tongues in different languages.
Bro, that's the answer, bro. I can show you in the Bible, but that doesn't want to be a waste of time.
You know what
it's in the Bible. I want to show you more the commandments that we broke that we must keep. The one I was reading, about women not should wear what pertains to a man. Give me Genesis 32 verse 28. You're 100% right. It just means different languages.
But not tongue, like.
Nah, yeah.
They confuse us, right? That's a gift from God. You know, when they speak this, they on the podium and they start with this things that we don't understand.
That's not. Yeah, the Bible says you must understand what the person's saying. That's the devil, bro.
You said peace, period.
Speaking in tongues. We're gonna read. We're gonna read it.
You have to dress. You can't dress like tight pins and all that.
Give me that too. Give me that too. Give me modesty. Get the Bible. Get modesty.
I know what I said in the Bible. I go to church.
What day did Christ go to church on?
Huh?
What day did Christ go to church on? What day did Christ go to church on?
What day?
What day?
That one is why I say that's Christ.
What day? Saturday.
What day you go?
I go Sunday.
So if we call ourselves Christians, how can we go to a church on a day that Christ said, don't go? He didn't even go. You know why? You know who taught that, my sister? This lying devil right here. That's right. That's not Jesus. This is more like Jesus according to the Bible. Not his eyebrow, his nose, but his skin color. That's more like him. And you know, Dominican Republic and Puerto Rico, you got people black just like that, darker than that. You know why? You got scriptures. Give me E from the Canaanite tongue.
They came from Africa.
We all want. But I'm going to tell you why you got some light and some dark. The Bible going to show that. The Bible going to show that. You're going to prove it. Hold on, what you got? What you got right here? We're going to read it. Hold on. Get that.
You know what I like
Let's get the commandment.
You read from the Bible. You ain't making things up.
Nah, we straight from the Bible. Why? We need to hear that. That's what we not been getting. Let's get to this. But the thing about key on, the reason why we live in the way we live in, the reason why we're enslaving all that stuff is because we've been breaking God's commandments. We must learn the commandments and live the way God said live. Right. Deuteronomy 22 verse 5.
Deuteronomy chapter 22 verse 5.
For your wife.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
Keep reading.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
Can you wear a dress? Or you can have him wearing a dress?
No. You can't wear no dress.
All right, so read the first part.
The woman shall not wear that which pertaineth unto a man.
So God is saying the dress is for you and the pants is for him. Why? We're going to get it right here. Look at Genesis 32 verse 28. This is the reason why. I know it's hard, but the thing about it is, the Bible talks about it being a process of time. We don't expect you tomorrow just to have all dresses.
Right.
But God expects you to work your way into living the way he said live. You can go get dresses. It ain't a hard thing to get some dresses. You gotta work your way. You gotta work your way. Now, I'm gonna tell you something like this. You see what you're wearing right now? Technically, that's underclothes. You're supposed to wear that under your dress when you're cold.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's underclothes. God don't want you. God don't want you doing that. Genesis 32 verse 28. This is the reason why though. This is what they call you.
Genesis chapter 32 verse 28.
I know you're gonna get it too. Read it.
And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob.
Jacob is a father of the 12 tribes. He says his name's gonna be called no more Jacob. Read.
But Israel.
But Israel.
For as a prince hast thou power with God.
He says, for as a prince has thou power with God. So brother Aaron, God is calling you the man. What's your name, brother? Frank. God is calling you prince, a prince of God. So you being my sister, she being your wife, if he calls you a prince of God, what does he call her? Queen. Okay. What is parallel to the prince?
Princess.
princess of God.
That's right.
That's royalty. That's your prince right there. The reason why we don't say queen, because you don't find the queens, you don't find God calling queens in the Bible. The only one you see is Queen Esther, but Queen Esther was doing that because she was in captivity. When we read about her, she didn't even want to be in that situation.
My question is, man, I know that the Bible is interpreted, right, to each one's conveniences, and that's why we got so many problems and division, you know, in all religion. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Listen, the Bible says it's one God, one Lord. It ain't all that confusion right there. There's only one thing we're supposed to be listening to. But like you said, we're going by verse by verse. Give me this commandment. Give me that commandment.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 1, chapter 2, and verse 9.
That's what you already know. You gotta start doing it.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
In modest apparel. Now, that's your wife. What she has is for your eyes only. Every man out here should be seeing the shape of her body. And you, if you don't have a husband, every man shouldn't be seeing the shape of your body. But you know that's what they're looking at. You know what I'm saying? And if you do get a man dressing immodestly, what does he really want at the end of the day? He wants you for your body, not for your mind and your spirit. Yeah, the body's a part of it, but that comes afterwards. That's for you, bro. That ain't for nobody else for the see. That's why, you know how pants form the shape of the woman's body. A zipper. Just to be, I ain't trying to be nasty, but why would a woman have a zipper on her pants?
Bring it out.
It ain't enough for you to unzip. God made the pants for the man. Give me the Lord for the beard. Give me the Lord for the beard. Give me the Lord for the beard. You got it. Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Let me ask you one question, real quick. You understand that you're the Israelites? That your nationality is not Dominican and Puerto Rican. God calls you the Israelites. And your tribe would be Ephraim. Your tribe would be Simeon. I mean, Ephraim that's a common Puerto Rican name.
So So I know this may sound naive and stupid.
Nah, no question it's stupid.
But where will this go, man? What happened?
What happened? Sister, can I show them real quick? Give me 2 verses. This is what happened. Deuteronomy 27 and verse 1. Let them learn real quick, bro. It's what I just told them. Deuteronomy 27 verse 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 27 and verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandments.
You're too fast, bro. You gotta slow it down. Take it out. Read it.
And 27 verse 1. And Moses with the elders of Israel commanded
the people, saying, keep all the commandments what I command you this day. So Moses is talking, right? Who are you talking to? Read that part again.
And Moses with all the elders of the children of Israel commanded the people, saying, keep all the commandment which I command you this day.
So who is Moses talking to? Who? What people? We're going to answer the question. Listen, I want you to answer the question. Read it again.
And Moses with the elders of Israel.
Who is Moses talking to? Moses is with the elders of who?
Israel commanded the people, saying.
He's talking to the Israelites.
Right.
He's not talking to no other. There's 18 nations in the Bible. Israel is one nation. Right. Moses is talking to this one nation right here. Moses is talking to the Israelites.
Now they will see the true men of God. We are not black men, we are the Israelites. That's right. Take care of us. Take care of us. And our children too. And our children too. We have repented. We have repented.
to make it so hard to serve God? And why when I say that I'm a Jew, it sound odd? For years I've been walking around saying that I'm a black man. I ain't saying that no more, it sounds wrong, man.
This is Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. Please subscribe to our YouTube channels. Stay up to date with our latest events, music, and classroom lessons. IUIC plans to continue visiting different countries where this gospel has not been preached before. IUIC needs your help in pushing this truth. So join us. Subscribe to our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and podcasts, and stay up to date with us. For more information, please visit www.israelunite.org.